welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear to fit in the situation you're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us. I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Okay, if that first play is an indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Play action now. Allen headed out right. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. Getting close, and a hit really forced him to that sideline. But not before he picked up 24. And that's going to be a Bills first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they strike quickly here to begin this game. Touchdown, Bills. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I have...
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. The score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. At the helm for him, second year now out of the University of Colorado, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I got to believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Sanders setting the pass. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. And Oliver. And it is another sack in this historic season. 3rd and long for him here. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Starts his return from the 23. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw now, Allen. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's brought down after a big play, give him about 19 yards. And that's going to give the Bills the first down. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Allen setting up play action. And the It's going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Allen. Escapes out to the left. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Allen looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Bills 13. Browns nothing. Tyler Bass to kick
Bass
off.
now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. They'll couple together a yard there. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right side, quick pass, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw now is Sanders. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. They'll punch another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Fields this at the 19. And he'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
This is ahead for about 5. Davion Clowney on that stop.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So 2nd and 5 on deck, and as we've reached our 2-minute warning, Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Allen setting up to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Cook does not score. They not only stop him, but backed him up a couple of yards. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown Bills. Dalton Kincaid in from 3 yards. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Forced out to his right, and that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds. So after picking up 3, it's going to be 3rd down.
To number 10, John Judkins. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Pulled in at the 20. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Allen on the play action. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. There's the sock, but 22 yards given up before it. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
Now Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Has it down close. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid. Giving 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Pass on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Bills 28, Browns nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
a loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fine again following the sack. Sanders. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. And it's Landon Jackson. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
3rd down.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. And Coach Todd Monken readying his Browns offense as they head out for their next series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Running back sets in motion. Sanders takes the handoff, now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Sanders back to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they pad their lead by 1.
Bills 35, Browns nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns getting their offense out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
And he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down to the 12. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Formation for the Browns.
Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. He's brought down at the end of a nearly 30-yard game, and that's going to be a Bills first down.
And a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
And he will dive in. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, a 30-yard score. Going after from Bass, he's up and good. And the blowout here continues.
Bills 42, Browns nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They send a tight end in motion. The throw now. Here's Gabriel. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
He'll send him over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Gabriel now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Jerry Judy.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. It's everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
For a Bills first down.
Allen. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Second and goal.
Back to throw now, Allen. Catch made. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, it's Gabriel. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. And it's going to be second down when we begin our final quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can erase this lead. Quick throw on the RPO here. It's Judy. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Number 3, Jerry Judy. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Bills going nickel, third down. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Takes it in at the 26. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. And this is a designed run for Allen. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with third and 4.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills rolling here in a laugher. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part pays off with the first down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Another one for Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL.